Let's start working on our fortune cookie project. And let's start with the end in mind. Ultimately, what do we want to have happen? Well, we want to print out a fortune for the user who's wondering what's going to happen to them. So let's go ahead and start with that. Let's make an example fortune that we ultimately want displayed back to the user. So we're going to print out something like, "You will have a great day." And we're also going to give the user a lucky number. So let's say lucky, let's make this more personal. Your lucky number is, and then we'll provide a lucky number like 44. Okay. And you'll notice every time I reference the term user, I'm just talking about the person who is using your particular project. So if we go ahead and run this, you will have a great day. Your lucky number is 44. That's a good general idea of what we want to have happen, but we don't always want it to be this exact fortune. So let's go through the process of making it so the lucky number changes and also the beginning fortune that sort of predicts what's going to happen in someone's life changes each time they run this program. So we can do the number fairly easily. First thing that we've got to do is we have to import that random module, okay? Once we've done that, let's go ahead and make a variable that's going to hold our lucky number for our user. So I'm going to say lucky number is equal to, and I'm going to say random.randint to get a random integer. And I'd like this to be between 1 and 100. I think that's kind of a good range for a lucky number for our fortune user. So let's go ahead and now take this lucky number and bring it into our string. Do you remember how to do this? This is your chance to kind of bring it all together. If you'd like a mini challenge, I challenge you, get this lucky number to print. Go ahead, hit pause, do that now. All right, hopefully that went well. What we've got to do is turn this into an F string from a regular string to an F string, which means now we can put variables in it. So instead of 44, I'm going to use my curly brackets and say, please display what's ever inside of lucky number. So now when we run our function, we get our lucky number is 51, 85, 24, 98, 90, 98, 78, 94, 96, 59, 67. Isn't that cool? We just get a different number each time. Okay, so that part is fine, but I don't always want to say you will have a great day. We may want to introduce a little bit of challenge for the potential person. A great family story is my great-grandmother, when she was 85 years old, got a fortune cookie that said she was going to be married that year. So there's all sorts of fun things that we can put into a fortune cookie. So just like we did last time, let's go ahead and create some sort of number that will represent what string we want displayed. Last time we used that for our magic 8-ball to say yes, no, or maybe, but in this case, let's use it to make some different fortunes. So let's make a new variable that we'll just call fortune number, okay? And this is going to be equal to some different integers. So let's say random.randint, and let's pick between 1 and 3. This will allow us to have 3 different fortunes. Then we'll have a string to represent the fortune text. So we're going to say fortune underscore text, and we'll, for the time being, just set it equal to an empty string. Then what we'll do is we'll have our if statements that say, if it's 1 or if it's 2 or if it's 3, and change this fortune text string depending on those situations. So we'll say if fortune number is double equal sign to 1, colon, then we'll want to set our fortune text equal to, and you'll notice how much I've been using the autocomplete. As you build bigger and bigger projects, it comes so handy to have a text editor that can do this. So again, as I started typing fortune, it's asking, do you want the fortune number or text? I can use my up and down arrows on my keyboard to say, I'd like the fortune text, and then I can fill that out. Okay, so we're trying to fill our fortune text with a string. Let's go ahead and set it equal to a nice fortune. So let's say, you will have a great day, exclamation point. Awesome. So now we just need to fill out the other 2 potential fortunes. So I'm going to copy the code that we have here, make sure I'm at the very left, hit enter, at the very left, hit enter. So now I need to set a fortune for if the number is 2. And I'm going to introduce a little bit of challenge here. So I'm going to say today will be tough, but worth it, period. So this is kind of saying, might not go exactly as you're hoping for, but you're going to smile at the end of the day. Still kind of a nice positive message there. And then let's go ahead and pay homage to great Grandma Carlo. Let's make a fortune that says, you will get married this year. Imagine opening that when you're eating your orange chicken. Okay, so now that we have our fortune text changing depending on what the fortune number is, let's go ahead and update our F string. So where I before had, you will have a great day, I'm going to select all that text and now just start typing some curly brackets, hit my delete, and now I'm just going to put in the name of our variable, fortune text. Let's go ahead and run our code and see what it looks like. Today will be tough, but worth it. Your lucky number is 14. You will have a great day, 26. You will get married this year, and your lucky number is 49. So give yourself a nice pat on the back, and I really hope you enjoyed learning how to bring all these different Python concepts together. We still have 2 more projects in this course, but in order to get to those projects, we've got to learn more Python concepts. Let's keep moving forward.